tell him afterwards anyway. He's not listening.
Lewis, that was a hard-fought win.
It was, yeah. It wasn't greatest of games. Very scrappy. We just couldn't get enough flow because the game was scrappy. Both teams couldn't hold on to the ball long enough to exert any sort of decent pressure on it. So, yeah, a bit frustrating, but it's a win.
That first half was a little bit disjointed. Cov never got into the flow of the game.
Yeah, I think we started okay. Like we went 7-0 up, started okay. Then that sort of second half of the first half, that 20 minutes, and then the 20 minutes into the second half, the game was very flat. And I was quite worried actually just after half time, that 20 minutes after half time, because we just didn't look right. But we managed to get through that period and get that try towards the end that obviously gave us the lead, and then we went and got another one.
It was a good finish to the second half. A bit of momentum and a bit of pressure led to the try. As a forwards coach, I'm sure you'd be pleased with the catch and drive try.
Yeah, no, I think it all came down to getting some good field position. Like we didn't have a lot of ball start of that second half. They seemed to have all the ball, and it was about getting some field position. Once we got field position, then it gave us that opportunity to get that try from the wall.
The win in the first half, maybe that perhaps could have kicked for territory a little bit more.
Yeah, and to be honest, that was our message in the first half. We probably played a little bit too much in our own half or the middle third of the field. Whereas with that wind, you probably just keep putting the ball in behind them, making them turn, because they couldn't kick to exit, so they had to run it back. So that was the message we were trying to get onto the boys.
A really strong finish. It just shows how much as a team Cov played and just finished so strongly.
Yeah, like we've questioned the lads about their desire a little bit this week, and I think that probably that last 20 minutes shown that the guys have a lot of desire, because it wasn't, like say, the greatest of games, but it was going to come down to who wanted it the most, I would have thought.
A lot of talk before the game about Hartpury bringing 9 loanees from Premiership clubs. Was that any motivation for the team and the squad?
Not really. We this week we focused all on ourselves, to be honest. Probably maybe last week we focused a bit too much on London Irish in the Cup, and we went back to basics a little bit and said, right, we'll focus on our stuff and what we do well.